A vernal pool is a natural habitat filled with what liquid?
Hyder.
Water.
Correct. How many baselines feature on a standard tennis court?
Hyder.
4.
2. Which Labour Prime Minister was born in 1953?
Hyder.
Blair.
Correct. Tarzan Boy was a big 80s hit for which singer?
Callum.
George Michael.
Baltimora. What is the official language of Grenada?
English.
Hyder.
Correct. Spiny spider is a type of what marine crustacean?
Hyder.
Sea urchin.
Crab. Birra Messina is a Sicilian type of what drink?
Callum.
Beer.
Correct. Henry Williamson wrote the novel Sailor the what?
Callum.
Pass.
Salmon. What primary colour is the letter I on the I newspaper?
Callum.
Red.
Correct. In what London church did Philip Mountbatten get married?
Hyder.
Westminster Cathedral.
Westminster Abbey. Calypso is a moon of which planet?
Hyder.
Saturn.
Correct. The Polaris fritillary is a type of what flying insect?
Miriam.
Butterfly.
Correct. The hypoglossal nerve enables the movement of what organ?
Callum.
Tongue.
Correct. Dumbledore's Army is a resistance group in what book series?
Callum.
Harry Potter.
Correct. Conductor Daniel Barenboim is a virtuoso on what instrument?
Hyder.
Violin.
Piano. $3.20 is the off-peak toll for what Australian bridge?
Callum.
Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Correct. Which famous cloned animal died in Scotland 2003?
Linda.
Sheep.
More, please.
Don't need the sheep.
Correct. Mary Harron directed the film of what Bret Easton Ellis book?
Hyder.
American Psycho.
Correct. In Italian, which apostle is called San Matteo?
Callum.
Matthew.
Correct. Who was the only Democratic US president to be assassinated?
Callum.
John F. Kennedy.
Correct. The Macars of Galloway is part of what UK country? 18. It's in the fun zone. Right, 18. Time to bring back the chaser. Not bad, because I say there were some tricky ones in there.
There were certainly some tricky questions there, and I would say that 18 is bang on par.
Ah.
I was expecting above par from a team this good, that's all. But that's bang on par, it's 50-50. And Callum, every doctor felt a massive collective sigh of relief when he got the hypoglossal nerve question right.
Now, remember, if the Cinnamon gets a question wrong, my team get it right, they will push him back one step. It's now time for the final chase. OK, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Your time starts now. Dragon Radio is based in what country of the UK?
Wales.
Correct. Which Victorian author inspired the 2024 book Hardy Women?
Thomas Hardy.
Correct. The TV series SAS Rogue Heroes is set during what war?
The Iraq War.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. The TV series SAS Rogue Heroes is set during what war?
The Second World War.
It's correct. World War II. Push the chaser back. 17 required. Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, what small mammal is the first animal of the Chinese zodiac?
Rat.
Correct. What abbreviation can mean pyjamas or private jets?
PJ.
Correct. LA Love La La was a hit for what Black Eyed Peas frontwoman?
Fergie.
Correct. The Wallabies often play the All Blacks in what sport?
Rugby union.
Correct. Shogi is a Japanese form of what board game?
Chess.
Correct. Who replaced Glenn Matlock as bassist in the Sex Pistols?
John Lydon.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Who replaced Glenn Matlock as bassist in the Sex Pistols?
I don't know. Well, it's Johnny Rotten, but he's the singer, isn't he?
I think it's
Sid Vicious?
Yeah.
OK, let's go for Sid Vicious. Sid Vicious.
Is correct. Push the chaser back. 13 now required to catch the team. Here we go. The time starts again. Now, the AV node is located in what organ of the human body?
Heart.
Correct. In what country was the F1 champion Emerson Fittipaldi born?
Brazil.
Correct. The word tucker is Australian slang for what?
Food.
Correct. What is the name of Queen Camilla's son?
Tom.
Correct. 1945. Who married the Argentine leader Juan Perón?
Evita Peron.
I'll accept. In 1796, who vaccinated James...
Edward Jenner.
Correct. Lara McLean bakes the cookies eaten by which Muppet?
Cookie Monster.
Correct. The term sine day comes from what language?
Latin.
Correct. Elvis Presley was born in what city?
Tupelo.
Correct. In the title of a 1971 spy film, diamonds are what?
Forever.
Correct. Air Jordan shoes were originally made for playing what sport?
Basketball.
Correct. Tracy Emin's Dirty Sheets featured in the artwork My What?
Bed.
Correct. Tartarus Dorsa is a ridge on what dwarf planet?
Pluto.
Correct. OK. Thirteen.
Too many passes in the second minute.
Yeah.
Great for football, but not for this game.
Indeed. Remember, if the Beast gets a question wrong, the lads get it right, they push him back one step. It is now time for the final chase. Chaser, your time starts now. Lippy is a colloquial word for what cosmetic?
Lipstick.
Correct. Chum is used as bait in what hobby?
Fishing.
Correct. Eminem belongs to which rap crew?
Rap group. Pass.
Stop the clock.
D12.
D12.
Is correct. We push the chaser back. Great answer. 12 required. Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, who married Mary Arden's son in November 1582?
William Shakespeare.
Stop the clock.
Oh,
Who married Mary Arden's son in November 1582?
Any idea?
Anne Hathaway.
Is correct. Anne Hathaway's absolutely right. We push the chaser back. 13 required. Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, pulmonary alveoli are found in what organ of the
Lungs.
body? Correct. Ramsay MacDonald resigned as Labour leader over what war?
Spanish Civil War.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Here we go, boys. Ramsay MacDonald resigned as Labour leader over what war?
First World War.
Is correct.
Well done.
First World War is correct, yeah?
Wow.
All right, we push the chaser back. 13 required. Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, what's the only European capital that begins with O?
Oslo.
Correct. Most of Sri Lanka's population belong to what religion?
Buddhist.
Correct. Jean Terrell replaced which singer in The Supremes?
Diana Ross.
Correct. Soprano pipistrelle is a species of what mammal?
Bat.
Correct. Which Speaker of the House of Commons was canonised?
Thomas More.
Correct. What landmark in Arizona is up to a mile deep?
Grand Canyon.
Correct. What German car company makes the Q7 SUV?
Audi.
Correct. What nationality was writer and painter Christy Brown?
Irish.
Correct. Which ancient Egyptian ruled during the Battle of Kadesh?
Ramses II.
Correct. In the names of two cocktails, what word follows gin and bucks?
Fizz.
Correct. A great white shark appears in what 1970s Peter Benchley novel?
Jaws.
Correct. The philosopher Voltaire was born in what century?
18th.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Here we go, boys.
17th.
Is correct. We push the chaser back. 3 required to catch the team. 34 seconds
Wright's in
remaining.
the 18th, born in the 17th.
Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, what Asian country is an alternate name for porcelain?
China.
Correct. Licorice whirls are obstacles in what smartphone game?
Angry Birds.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
I believe it's Candy Crush Saga.
Candy Crush Saga.
Is correct. We push the chaser back. It's 3 required. Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, in what US state were the Beach Boys formed?
California.
Correct. Bricks were introduced to Britain by what empire?
Roman.
Correct. What insect appears in the title of a Stieg Larsson novel?
Dragonfly.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. 11 seconds remaining. 1 to catch.
Beetle.
Butterfly? No, butterfly.
Butterfly.
Is wrong. Correct answer is Hornet, the girl that kicks the hornet's nest. That's the one you needed. 5 pushbacks. We've had 5 pushbacks. That was the 6th one. That's the one you needed. 11 seconds remaining. 1 question to go. Your time starts again. Now, the Speaker of the House of Commons has how many deputies?
Pass.
Stop the clock. The Speaker of the House of Commons has how many deputies?
I'd say, yeah, go for that.
1 for Labour, 1 for...
Well,
We'll go for 2, Brad.
Is wrong. Correct answer is 3. Chaser, your time starts again. Now, Welding Union is the theme song for what Sports World Cup?
Rugby Union.
Correct. Caught with 4 seconds remaining. 5 pushbacks, lads. You only needed 1 more pushback. That's it. Started with 13. What a brilliant effort that was, lads. Absolutely fantastic. Got to ask you, though, Jed, how do you feel?
Bit gutted, but we've had a good day.
Yeah, absolutely. Dan?
Gutted, but well played. Well played.
I tell you what, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I've got to take the £15,000 away and tell you that Dan and Jed, I'm sorry you have been caught, but for you, the chase is over. Chaser.
I'm glad I passed now that deputy's question, because if I'd have guessed wrong, it was either 2 or 3. It was giving the game to them.
Here we go. Your time starts now. The Romney is a long wool type of what animal?
Alex.
Sheep.
Correct. What motor vehicle is a Norton Commando 961?
Wendy.
Motorcycle.
Correct. Quentin Tarantino won his first Oscar in what decade?
Alex.
90s.
Correct. Which Renaissance diplomat was known as the Florentine Secretary?
Alex.
Pass.
Machiavelli. Traditionally, what hat is worn with a tailcoat and white tie?
Nigel.
Top hat.
Correct. Which singer hosted the 2023 British Soap Awards?
Alex.
Pass.
Jane McDonald. Aluminium carbide contains aluminium and what other element?
Nigel.
Carbon.
Correct. Indestructible object is a work by which US photographer?
Alex.
Pass.
Man Ray. What Lee and Perrin's product claims it brings food alive?
Nigel.
Worcestershire sauce.
Correct. What short form of cricket is played in the Vitality Blast?
Alex.
T20.
Correct. What first name links the musicians Waits and Walker?
Alex.
Pass.
Tom. Which Danish author wrote the story The Tinderbox?
Alex.
Hans Christian Andersen.
Correct. Jennifer Garner and which US actor divorced in 2018?
Alex.
Pass.
Ben Affleck. The Tudor Queen Elizabeth of York is buried in what abbey?
Nigel.
Westminster.
Correct. What overture provided the theme for The Lone Ranger on television?
Alex.
William Tell Overture. On what continent does the Alex Haley novel Roots begin?
Alex.
Africa.
Correct. David Beckham won 6 league titles with what football club?
Alex.
Manchester United.
Correct. Who played a villain Alonzo Harris in the film Training Day?
Alex.
Pass.
Denzel Washington. What British chocolate company makes the Time Out wafer bar?
Nigel.
Cadbury's.
Correct. When oxygenated, what colour is the protein hemocyanin?
Alex.
Red.
Blue. In Italy, what meal of the day is pranzo?
Nigel.
Lunch.
Correct. Which actor is the father of Willow, Jaden and Trey?
Alex.
Will Smith.
Correct. In time. All right. Well picked up. We did well there. 17. It's in the fun zone. Time to bring back the chaser. Much improved.
Well, I would like to applaud that performance. That was absolutely superb. Now, there was a couple you'll look back on and go, you should have guessed something, and perhaps minor criticism for going for hemocyanin when you got a doctor on the team.
Yeah, I know.
But other than that, I think you got everything that you were meant to get right, you got right. I don't think you'll look at that and go, we missed this or we missed that. So that was a superb performance, and I've now got to be on my game.
Just remember, if the chaser gets a question wrong, my team get it right, they push him back 1 step. It's now time for the final chase. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Your time starts now. What creature is the bearded tit?
A bird.
Correct. The Trident was an airliner powered by how many engines?
3.
Correct. The TV series Blackadder Goes Forth was set in what war?
First World War.
Correct. Which Mormon leader was the Utah Territory's first governor?
Brigham Young.
Correct. What type of fashion item is a Mulberry Bayswater?
Handbag.
Correct. Cyclops is a character in what 1997 animated Disney film?
Hercules.
Correct. A ferrochrome alloy mainly combines iron and what metal?
Chromium.
Correct. Making Sense is a 2023 exhibition by which Chinese artist?
Ai Weiwei.
Correct. The company Tato mainly sells what type of snack?
Crisps.
Correct. What Olympic swimming event is abbreviated IM?
Individual medley.
Correct. 1991, which rock star married Patti Scalfa?
Bruce Springsteen.
Correct. Frodo Baggins is the hero of what 3-part novel?
The Hobbit.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Frodo Baggins is the hero of a 3-part novel.
Lord of the Rings.
Is correct. Push the chaser back. 7 now required to catch the team. Your time starts again now. What is the stage name of American magician David Kotkin?
David Copperfield.
Correct. Catholic priest Thomas Biles died on what ship in 1912?
Titanic.
Correct. Anthony is Denise's younger brother in what UK sitcom?
Royal Family.
Correct. Which Swedish activist wrote the climate book?
Wittenberg.
Correct. What country hosted the 2022 FIFA World Cup?
Totally forgotten. Pass.
Stop the clock. What country hosted the 2022 FIFA World Cup?
Pretty sure it's Qatar. Going for Qatar, Brad.
It's correct. We push the chaser back. 4 now required. 22 seconds left on the clock. Your time starts again now. In the 1980 film Flash Gordon, who played Prince Volton?
Graham Blessed.
Correct. Armagnac is a variety of what alcoholic drink?
Brandy.
Correct. Galvanised iron is coated with a thin layer of what metal?
Zinc.
Correct. Lenin's mausoleum is on what Moscow Square?
Red.
Correct. Split second. Red is the answer, just in time. Wish you luck. Are you ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. What Scandinavian furniture chain sells the Alex desk?
Sean.
IKEA.
Correct. What Mattel doll had a horse called Dallas?
Sean.
Barbie.
Correct. The bill of the trumpeter swan is entirely what colour?
Jill.
Yellow.
Black. Epiphora affects what sensory organ?
Sean.
Ice.
Correct. Pizzoccheri is a type of what Italian foodstuff?
Sean.
Pasta.
Correct. In what decade was GMTV first broadcast?
Jill.
70s.
90s. VOG is the local name for volcanic smog in what US state?
Sean.
California.
Hawaii. Which British sculptor created the 50s work Animal Head?
Sean.
Pass.
Henry Moore. In the Bible, who did Adam call bone of my bones?
Jill.
Eve.
Correct. The Rocks is an area of what Australian city?
Sean.
Sydney.
Correct. In what motorsport do racers compete for the Sprint Cup?
Sean.
Cycling.
NASCAR. The Immortal Game was an 1851 match of what board game?
Chess.
Correct. Out Out was a comedy tour by which company?
Sean.
Mickey Flanagan.
Correct. Glenfiddich is distilled in what country of the UK?
Sean.
Scotland.
Correct. Pull and Bear is a Spanish retailer in what industry?
Sean.
Clothing.
Correct. The One Where Ross is Fine was an episode of what?
Sean.
Friends.
Correct. Gravity Assist is a podcast by what space agency?
Sean.
NASA.
Correct. Sir Hans Sloane is often cited as the father of what museum?
Sean.
British Museum.
Correct. What Kent Port is at the eastern end of the North Downs?
Dover.
Correct. The Magen David is a star symbol with how many points?
Sean.
5.
6. From 1994, who played Peggy Mitchell in EastEnders?
Jill.
Barbara Windsor.
Correct. Marlins Park's a major league venue in what US sport?
Sean.
Baseball.
Correct. The Inga Falls are located on what African river?
Sean.
The Nile.
Congo. As he predicted, 19.
It's coming true.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was really well done.
Right. All we've got to do is stretch that lead. A couple of pushbacks, I think we'll be in clover.
You get this?
Time to bring back the chaser. Your time starts now. Bertram of Minden painted Noah building what vessel?
The Ark.
Correct. In the Muppets, Rolf the dog is mainly what colour?
Brown.
Correct. Which band featuring Bjork disbanded in 1992?
Sugar Cubes.
Correct. Marlow Bridge links Berkshire with what other county?
Oxfordshire.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Don't really know. Doubt.
Buckinghamshire, maybe.
Yeah.
Buckinghamshire.
We'll go for Buckinghamshire, Brad.
Is right. Buckinghamshire is correct. We push the chaser back. 17 now required. And 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Lisa Del Giocondo is thought to be the subject of what?
Mona Lisa.
Correct. In pre-decimal money, how many shillings made 36 pence?
3.
Correct. What slang acronym means fear of missing out?
FOMO.
Correct. The TV show Panorama was first shown in what decade?
50s.
Correct. Horseshoe Falls is a section of what North American waterfall?
Niagara.
Correct. What London comedy venue was originally the Gargoyle Club?
Comedy Club.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
The Hammersmith, maybe?
I don't know it at all.
Yeah. I can't think of it now. I can't think of it now.
The Hammersmith.
He's wrong.
John Durst.
He's wrong. It's the Comedy Store.
Ah!
Not the Comedy Club, the Comedy
enough.
Store. 12 to catch, 1 minute and 17 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. What type of flying insect is a smoky wainscot?
Butterfly.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Sound like a moth. There's
Any
lots of
other
different
ideas?
species of moth.
We'll go for moth.
Is correct. We push the chaser back. 13 required now to catch the team, and 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Teabag folding is a miniature form of what Japanese hobby?
Origami.
Correct. The oldest Jewish newspaper in the world is the Jewish what?
Chronicle.
Correct. The word frappuccino is a blend of frappe and what drink?
Cappuccino.
Correct. Who had a 60s #1 with Where Do You Go To, My Lovely?
Peter Starstead.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Team, here we go, who had a 1960s #1 with Where Do You Go To, My Lovely?
Peter Sarsted.
You say. Yeah.
Peter Sarsted.
It's correct, yes, Peter Sarsted and not Starsted.
Yeah.
OK, here we go. We push the chaser back. It's now 11 required and 57 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Siberian hamsters turn what colour in winter?
White.
Correct. What marine creature is the Julia Donaldson character Tiddler?
Fish.
Correct. What is the medical term for whooping cough?
Pertussis.
Correct. The Wedding Party was an episode of what hotel-based sitcom?
Fawlty Towers.
Correct. Samuel and Arthur Chatto are grandchildren of which late royal?
Princess Margaret.
Correct. Queensbury Promotions is a company in what sport?
Boxing.
Correct. Guru Har Rai is a great master of what Indian religion?
Sikhism.
Correct. Which American economist had the first names John Kenneth?
Galbraith.
Correct. In Spanish, what circus entertainer is called a payaso?
Clown.
Correct. At room temperature, calcium is in what state of matter?
Solid.
Correct. What type of sweetened cherry is often sold glacé?
Morello.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
I don't know. I would have said no. If you got anything to say, because I didn't know.
I just can't.
I don't know
I can't
any
think
other
of
jam.
any cherries.
Bakewell.
It's wrong. Maraschino.
Ah!
1 to catch. 6 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Hot stones, sports and Swedish are forms of what
Massage.
therapy? Chaser, your time starts now. The red-tailed boa is a species of what reptile?
Snake.
Correct. Amphitrite was a sea goddess in what mythology? Correct. Who played Babs in the film Carry On Camping?
Barbara Windsor.
Correct. Dunărea is the Romanian name of what major river?
Danube.
Correct. How many colours are on the national flag of Japan?
2.
Correct. Ranvit Gill is a judge on what children's baking show?
Junior Great British Bake Off.
No, stop the clock. That is wrong.
It's just called Bake Off Juniors or something, I don't know.
Bake Off Juniors?
Bake Off Juniors.
Yeah, Bake Off Juniors. Bake Off Juniors.
Is wrong. Correct answer is Junior Bake Off. 14 required. Here we go. Your time starts again now. The Six Swans is a fairy tale by which brothers?
Grimm.
Correct. In what country were the first British Empire Games held?
Canada.
Oh, correct. Rogaine is a treatment used to stop the loss of what?
Blood.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Hair.
Yeah.
Hair.
Is correct. Push the chaser back. 13 required to catch. 1 minute and 18 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Golden Years was the 70s.
David Bowie.
Correct. Hans Holbein the Younger worked as an artist in what century?
16th.
Correct. Which Scottish chef is the father of twins Holly and Jack?
Gordon Ramsay.
Correct. TRN is the airport code for what Italian city?
Turin.
Correct. Ascot neckties are normally made from what natural fabric?
Cotton.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Silk.
Yeah, silk. Yeah, silk.
Is correct. Push the chaser back. Silk is right. 10 to catch. 59 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. What state of matter does surface tension affect?
Liquid.
Correct. Blue Ruin is a historical nickname of what spirit?
Gin.
Correct. Which chancellor promotes policies known as Rishinomics?
Rishi Sunak.
Correct. Sean Bean plays a prison inmate in what 2021 BBC drama?
Pass.
Stop the clock.
I've seen it. I can't remember the name.
Oh, I think it might just be called Time or something like that.
We go with that time. Yeah.
Time?
Time.
It's correct. Push the chaser back. Take now required. 40 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. What is the one-letter code name of James Bond's boss?
M.
Correct. What British theatre awards are nicknamed the Larrys?
Olivier.
Correct. What large spoon is named after a piece of furniture?
Table.
Correct. What are formed in the brain during neurogenesis?
Nerves.
Correct. What two-letter word links a Cardi B song and a Pixar film?
Up.
Correct. In what decade was the company Apple Computer founded?
1970s.
Correct. On what football equipment might a stud wrench be used?
A football boot.
Correct. What is the flag carrier airline of Turkey?
Turkish Air.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Turkish Airline.
Ellen.
Turkish Airline.
Is wrong. Correct answer is Turkish Airlines.
Oh.
OK, here we go. Chaser, your time starts again. Now, which Scot wrote the poem The Briggs of Air? Time is up. Your time starts now. Eddie Grundy is a character in what radio soap?
Sam.
The Archers.
Correct. Puma Clydes are worn on what part of the body?
Sam.
Feet.
Correct. The Fleur-de-Lys is the flag of which Canadian province?
James.
Quebec.
Correct. A Good Luck Jonathan was a president of what African country?
James.
Nigeria.
Correct. What fruit can go before bread, fritter and split?
Sam.
Banana.
Correct. In Italian, who is called Il Diavolo?
James.
Olive oil.
The devil. When We Dance was a solo hit for which member of the police?
Sam.
Sting.
Correct. Which king was formerly known as Prince Albert, Duke of York?
Sam.
George
Albert.
VI. Miss Muffet is a Cornish variety of what dairy food?
James.
Ice cream.
Cheese. Gobind Singh was the 10th guru in what religion?
Darren.
Sikhism.
Correct. What country's neighbours include Iran, Pakistan and China?
Darren.
Afghanistan.
Correct. What playing card can have two different values in blackjack?
Sam.
S.
Correct. Which German tennis legend won 22 Grand Slam singles titles?
Darren.
Boris Becker.
Steffi Graf. High voltage is a high caffeine variety of what beverage?
Sam.
Coffee.
Correct. Retinol is another name for what vitamin?
Sam.
Vitamin A.
Correct. Ta-ra is an informal way of saying what?
Darren.
Goodbye.
Correct. The TV show Heartbreak High is set in what type of institution?
James.
School.
Correct. In what decade did the musical Annie premiere on Broadway?
Sam.
70s.
Correct. Engelbert.com is the official website of which singer?
James.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Correct. Which Welsh poet was born in Swansea, 1940?
Darren.
Dylan Thomas.
Correct. The coast of East Anglia is on what sea?
James.
North Sea.
Correct. In 1945, which actress was born Yelena Mironov?
James.
Helen Mirren.
Yeah. Just in time. That is a sensational performance, by the way. Score 21. That's really, really good, I've got to say.
Still need a few pushbacks.
You do, but it might only be one or two, and you all played perfectly well. I mean, really, really good. I mean, played as a team. Wow. Time to bring back the chaser.
Well, very well played indeed. There was a little bit of a wobble in the first half and you played an almost faultless second half. So very well played and good luck. Let's see what happens.
Now, remember, if the Cinnamon gets a question wrong, my team get it right, they push him back one step. This will be close. 21. It's time for the final chase. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
Your time starts now. In what sport can you bowl an overspinner?
Cricket.
Correct. What company makes the Whisper Gold chocolate
Cadbury.
bar? Correct. Inga in Sunshine is a painting by which Norwegian artist?
Edvard Munch.
Correct. Who last played the Detective Columbo in a 2000?
Peter Falk.
Correct. What bear features in the logo of the Parliament of Greenland?
Polar bear.
Correct. Seder is a meal associated with what Jewish holiday?
Passover.
Correct. The Hard Day's Night Hotel is in what English city?
Liverpool.
Correct. In Roman myth, what was the name of the goddess of the hunt?
Diana.
Correct. Cook and Share is a cookbook by which former Bake Off judge?
Mary Berry.
Correct. March the 1st is the feast day of which UK patron saint?
David.
Correct. Red, white and what other colour appear on the flag of Belarus?
Blue.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Here we go. Red, white and what other colour appear on the flag of Belarus?
Pretty sure it's green.
I've nothing else.
We're going to say green.
Is correct. Push the chaser back. It is now 12 to catch. Here we go. 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining, still well catchable in that time. Your time starts again. Now, what creature is the Scottish crossbill?
Bird.
Correct. Nadia Sawalha was an original panellist on what daytime show?
Loose Women.
Correct. The Nick Faldo book, A Swing for Life, is about what sport?
Golf.
Correct. Which Italian sculpted Rome's Fountain of the Four Rivers?
Bernini.
Correct. Maize and Grace is a gourmet brand of what cinema snack?
Popcorn.
Correct. The film Jarhead is about soldiers in what country's forces?
The USA.
Correct. Nico McBrain is the drummer in what heavy metal band?
AC/DC.
Stop the clock, that is wrong. OK, Nico McBrain is the drummer in what heavy metal band?
Heavy metal bands.
Metallica.
Slipknot, Metallica, yeah.
Metallica. I don't know, but...
We'll try Metallica.
Iron Maiden. 6 to catch, 33 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. What broadcaster has the nickname Auntie?
BBC.
Correct. In the novel 1984, what rodents can be found in room 101?
Rats.
Correct. The first Elizabethan age began during what royal dynasty?
Tudor.
Correct. What flavour schnapps is used in the fuzzy naval cocktail?
Peach.
Correct. 1953, which US artist painted Office in a Small City?
Jackson Pollock.
Stop the clock, that is wrong. In 1953, which US artist painted Office in a Small City?
I think it's Edward Hopper.
You go.
Go for it.
Edward Hopper?
Is correct. Push the chaser back. 3 now required. Here we go. Your time starts again now. The book, by any other name, is about what flower?
Rose.
Correct. What Kate Bush song subtitle?
Heights.
No, running up that hill, yes. Right of time. OK, here we go. Tail of the tape, everybody. 3 attempts to push back, 2 executed. Chaser needed 2. Absolutely all about the pushbacks. I said you only needed 1 or 2, and that's exactly what it turned out to be. There you go. Not bad.
18's right in the fun zone.
You bet. And now, remember, if the Beast gets a question wrong and the team get it right, they push him back 1 step. And at 18, that is crucial between winning and losing. It is now time for the final chase. Beastie Boy, ready?
Yep.
Your time starts now. Argentina gained independence from what European country?
Spain.
Correct. 10,080 minutes equals what unit of time?
A week.
Correct. In rugby league, a converted goal kick is worth how many points?
2.
Correct. Who wrote the comic novel The Virgin Soldiers?
Leslie Thomas.
Correct. Gunther was a supporting character in what American
Friends.
sitcom? Correct. Woolly Edge services are on what motorway?
Been there. M5.
Stop the clock. Woo!
It's not one I know.
No.
11? That's downstairs.
Yeah, OK, I don't
Okay.
know. Yep.
M11.
No, it's M1. Here we go. 13 required to catch the team. Your time starts again. Now, the con in the slang term ex-con is short for what word?
Convict.
Correct. Mimas is a moon of what planet?
Saturn.
Correct. How old are the horses which run in the Kentucky Derby?
3.
Correct. What primary colour is the background of the Isle of Man's flag?
Red.
Correct. What film studio's logo was a mountain in the Wasatch Range?
Paramount.
Correct. What connects the head to the thorax?
The diaphragm.
Stop the clock. That's wrong.
Yeah, spinal windpipe. OK.
Spine.
It's wrong. Correct answer
Neck.
is the neck.
I'm thinking thorax and abdomen.
Yeah. OK, here we go. 8 required to catch the team. Your time starts again. Now, Angad was a guru in what religion?
Sikhism.
Correct. What position in the government cabinet has the initials DPM?
Deputy Prime Minister.
Correct. Donald Blake is the alter ego of which Marvel hero?
Pass.
Stop the clock. Ooh, here we go.
It's not Iron Man.
No, it could be Captain America.
No. Could be Captain America. Could be the blind one. The Ben Affleck was in the film, and it was a rubbish film. Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Need an answer, girls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, OK.
Okay.
Yep.
Daredevil.
Matt Murdock, not him.
Thor.
No.
Donald Blake, Thor. Here we go. Come on, girls, we've got to nail him. Come on. All right, 6 required, 47 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, which movie star is known by the nickname Sly?
Sylvester Stallone.
Correct. County Donegal in Ireland has a coastline on what ocean?
The Atlantic.
Correct. Window tax was paid on houses with more than how many windows?
2.
Stop the clock. Woohoo! Here we go.
4 at the front, 4 at the back. So 8 is normal in a house.
Yeah. So what you say?
Yeah.
8.
Bad luck. It's 6. 6. Woo, that was close.
Pick a number and guess.
That was close. Here we go. All right, your time starts again. Now, in the Bible, Solomon ruled what kingdom?
Israel.
Correct. In 1968, what was Barbra Streisand's first feature film?
Funny Girl.
Correct. Cod Hole is a diving site in what large coral reef?
Great Barrier Reef.
Correct. Rakesh Sharma was the first man in space from what country?
Pakistan.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Here we go. 15 seconds remaining. Whoa, hold tight. Rakesh Sharma was the first man in space from what country?
India.
Is correct. We pushed the chaser back. 2 required.
always India.
15 seconds remaining. Here we go. Game on. Your time starts again. Now, Brother Cadfael belonged to what religious order of monks?
Franciscans.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Dominican.
It's wrong. It's Benedictine. Oh, ouch. 11 seconds remaining. 2 to catch. Your time starts again. Now, Tony and Angela Cooper are characters in what Mike Lee play?
Abigail's Party.
Correct. The Buddha Hills are on the west of what European capital city?
Budapest.
Correct. Oh! Oh, 2 seconds remaining. Benedictine monk.
Phew.
Oh, how close was that? 2 seconds. Lindsay, how do you feel?
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be that close in the end. I thought as it started, he was going to romp it home.
Oh, it was tight in the end. So tight. 2 seconds. Benedictine. Benedictine.
Never going to forget that.
Oh, that'll live with you. Think yourself lucky you're not facing 4 or 3.
Yeah, I think we're a few light there. I think they were a little slow in the start.
Yeah.
And then they got moving.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember, if the governess gets a question wrong, then Dan and Laura get it right. They push her back 1 step. It is now time for the final chase. Here we go. Your time starts now. What is a professional rider in a horse race called?
Jockey.
Correct. What type of driving licence must a learner possess?
Provisional.
Correct. Texas transfer is a bidding convention in what card game?
Poker.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Bridge.
Yeah, try bridge. I don't know much anymore.
Bridge.
Is correct. Push the chaser back. Well played. Great answer. 15 required now to catch the team. Your time starts again. Now, Let is another name for a person from what Baltic country?
Latvia.
Correct. Who was Eddie Large's comedy partner?
Sid Little.
Correct. A ringlet is what type of flying insect?
A ringlet. A fly.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Yeah, I would go with that, yeah.
Butterfly.
Correct. Well played. Push the chaser back. 14 required. 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining. Chaser, your time starts again. Now, Super Sport is a Honda range of what vehicles?
Motorbikes.
Correct. Which English composer wrote the 1899 piece Nimrod?
Elgar.
Correct. In what Irish city is the James Joyce Centre?
Dublin.
Correct. What animal features in the logo of sporting brand Lonsdale?
Horse.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Lion?
Let's go for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lion. Lion, Brad.
Correct. Well played. Great answer, Laura. Brilliant. We push the chaser back. 12 now required to catch the team. 1 minute and 17 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, the Battle of Valmy took place during what century?
15th.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Here we go.
14th and 16th.
Yeah, earlier or later. I've never heard of it.
Total guess.
Go for 16th.
16th.
Is wrong. Now, a lot of players do that. If the chaser says 15th, they'll go one either side.
Is it
18th.
Oh, is it?
18th. 18th, yeah. All right, here we go. 12 to catch the team. Your time starts again. Now, barn reared is one of 4 types of what animal product?
Chicken.
Stop the clock. Barn reared is one of 4 types of what animal product?
Egg.
Correct. Push the chaser back. 13 required. 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining. We're right back in it. Here we go. Chaser, Your time starts again now. Which 80s record-producing trio were known as SAW?
Stock Aitken and Waterman.
Correct. The Sword of Offering is part of what royal regalia?
The Crown Jewels.
Correct. American Charles Barkley was a leading name in what sport?
American football.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Basketball.
Woohoo! Well played. Correct answer. We push the chaser back. 12 required to catch the team. 52 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Lily pads are traditionally associated with what amphibians?
Frogs.
Correct. What currency is used on the Orkney Islands?
The pound.
Correct. Bella Schick developed a test for what infectious disease?
TB.
Stop the clock.
Pneumonia, infectious, flu.
Need an answer, please, team.
Flu. Disco pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
Is wrong. Diphtheria. 10 to catch. Your time starts again. Now, primula is a spreadable type of what dairy product?
Cheese.
Correct. The Welsh Guards were formed during what war?
The First World War.
Correct. Mechanical, diver and Swiss are types of what timepiece?
Watch.
Correct. What type of farm animal is a belted Galloway?
A, sheep.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Or pig.
I would say it sounds more like a pig.
Go with a pig.
You're saying pig?
Pig.
Sounds like a pig, but it's a cow.
Sorry.
7 to catch. Your time starts again now. Which food critic presents the series Back in Time for Dinner?
Pass.
Stop the clock.
Giles Corran.
Giles Corran.
Is correct. Well played. 8 now required. We'll push the chaser back. There you go. Your time starts again now. Which former Prime Minister accepted a knighthood in 2005?
John Major.
Correct. Pat Cash commentates on what sport for the BBC?
Tennis.
Correct. Who directed the 1938 film The Lady Vanishes?
Hitchcock.
Correct. The 1944 Warsaw Uprising was a revolt against what occupying power?
The Nazis.
Correct. Time is up. Told you it was a good team. 9 attempts to push back, 6 executed. Chaser needed 4. Brilliant. Well played. Pleased?
Over the moon.
Yes.
Chaser, your time starts now. Gent is an abbreviation of what word?
Gentleman.
Correct. What plant goes with holly in the title of A Christmas Carol?
Ivy.
Correct. Rhino's Pass is in what English national park?
Peak District.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Or Yorkshire. Say Lake District.
Lake District.
Yeah.
Lake District.
Is correct. Push the chaser back. 16 required. Here we go. Your time starts again now. The painter Gustave Courbet lived in what century?
19th.
Correct. Who played Fitz in the TV series Cracker?
Robbie Coltrane.
Correct. Adam and the Ants sang about the kings of the what?
World Frontier.
Correct. In the human body, a denticle is a small what?
Tooth.
Correct. What ship designed by Brunel is in dry dock in Bristol?
The Great Britain.
Correct. What M&S clothing range means for one in Italian?
Per uno.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
It's Peruna.
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 Per una, yes, feminine as opposed to masculine, not per uno, per una. All right, we push the chaser back, correct, well played. 12 now required to catch the team, 1 minute and 19 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Newark-on-Trent is a town in what Midlands County?
Nottinghamshire.
Correct. Which American sci-fi author wrote The Bicentennial Man?
Ray Bradbury.
Stop the clock, that is wrong.
What's his name?
Stephen King.
No, he's not, isn't he?
Need an answer, please.
Philip K. Dick.
Isaac Asimov. 11 to catch. Your time starts again now. In 2016, Chris Evans began presenting what TV motoring show?
Top Gear.
Correct. Elisha Cuthbert played Kim Bauer in what TV series?
24.
Correct. In American history, what conflict is abbreviated to ACW?
The American Civil War.
Correct. Actress Liv Ullmann is what nationality?
Swedish.
Stop the clock, that is wrong.
So Danish or Norwegian? Are you
I would say Danish.
Danish? Go with Danish. Okay, go. Yeah. Fine.
You need this.
Danish.
Norwegian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. No.
All right.
8 to catch the team. 53 seconds remaining. The time starts again. Now, arvo is an Australian slang for what time of day?
Afternoon.
Correct. How many feet are there in 30 yards?
90.
Correct. What opera by Wagner features the spinning chorus?
Parsifal.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Ride of the Valkyries is probably the only one I know.
I don't know.
No, we say that.
Yeah.
Ride of the Valkyries.
Is wrong. Correct answer is The Flying Dutchman. All right, here we go. 6 to catch. Your time starts again now. What chocolate-selling cowboy first appeared in 1961?
Milky Bar Kid.
Correct. The name of what Iranian city reportedly means warm place?
Tehran.
Correct. Spanish dollars were coins known as pieces of what number?
8.
Correct. Gavi is a dry Italian type of what drink?
Wine.
Correct. Which famous author created the village of Dingley Dell?
Enid Blyton.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Julia Donaldson.
Julia Donaldson.
Is wrong.
Charles Dickens.
Charles
Is it?
Dickens.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Your time starts again now. Who began presenting the BBC's film review series in 1972?
Barry Norman.
Correct. The shiny, colourful lining of an oyster shell is called what?
Pearl.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
I think it's Mother of Pearl.
Yeah, Mother of Pearl was the inside of...
OK.
All right, I apologise in advance. Mother of Pearl.
Is correct. We push the chaser back. 2 required. Here we go. Your time starts again now. How many birds are there on a traditional willow pattern plate?
1.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Birds, 2.
2.
I suppose.
2.
Is correct. We push the chaser back. 3 required. Here we go. Your time starts now. What cleaning product brand? Time is up. £16,000 goes to the team. Wow, what about that? Well played, team.
played.
OK, here we go. 8 opportunities to push back. 8.
Wow.
4 executed. Chaser needed 3. All about the pushbacks. Well played. OK, £5,333. Claire, what will you do with yours?
Oh, my mum and dad are going to go on a lovely holiday.
Yeah, you bet. Simon?
My son Lucas is going back to see his grandparents.
Cool, that's great. Ray?
I think I'll treat the family to a dinner, but I'll go towards a new car.
Good for you. Congratulations, you've outrun the chaser. Take the money, you've not been caught. Welcome back, everyone. Nick and Jude have made it through to the final chase. 10 grand in the prize fund, 5 grand each. Should you get away with it, of course. And during the break, the guys had 2 separate questions to choose from for this final set A or set B. Which one was selected, please?
Set A.
Set A, thank you very much. Jude. There you go. The governor's getting set B. 2 of you are in the final. Means you get a 2-step head start on the chaser. There it is, coming around the wall. I wish you luck. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Come on, lads, let's go indeed. Your time starts now. Sligo is a county of what country?
Jude.
Ireland.
Correct. What makeup product is Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift?
Jude.
Mascara.
Correct. Who played Vincent in the film Colour of Money?
Nick.
Paul Newman.
Tom Cruise. South Africa's apartheid was abolished in what decade?
Jude.
90s.
Correct. A bucatini is a variety of what food?
Jude.
Pasta.
Correct. Callum Woodhouse plays Tristan Farnan in what TV show?
Jude.
It shouldn't happen to a vet.
All creatures great and small. The black wallaroo is a marsupial from what country?
Nick.
Australia.
Correct. Who was the first pope to be martyred?
Jude.
Gregory.
St Peter. Transmanche Link was the company that built what tunnel?
Jude.
Channel Tunnel.
Correct. I Heard It Through the Grapevine was the 60s #1 for who?
Nick.
Marvin Gaye.
Correct. In Norse myth, Loki is the father of what wolf?
Nick.
Pass.
Fenrir. Linoleum's the most commonly used as a covering for what?
Jude.
Floors.
Correct. The condition teleopsia affects which of the senses?
Jude.
Eyes.
Sight. Roger Moore was 45 when he first played what film character?
Nick.
James Bond.
Correct. Benjamin Britten's last opera adapted what Thomas Mann book?
Jude.
Eugene Oneiden.
Death in Venice. Geese fly in a formation that resembles what letter?
Nick.
V.
Correct. Phil Foden plays for what Manchester Football Club?
Jude.
City.
Correct. A Dancers at the Bar was a painting by which French artist?
Nick.
Manet.
Degas. A chippy is a slang term for what type of tradesman?
Jude.
Fish and chips.
Carpenter. The Last Supper is a song in what Lloyd Webber musical?
Nick.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Correct. What type of alcoholic drink is a Bud Ice?
Nick.
A lager.
Correct. 1963, who was made president of Yugoslavia for life?
Jude.
Tito.
Correct. Which Scottish crime novelist wrote A Place of Execution?
Nick.
Ian Rankin.
Val McDermott. Which character in TV's Thunderbirds owned a Rolls Royce?
Lady
Jude.
Penelope.
Correct. OK, 17. I think it's a good performance, gentlemen. I think we're 3 light, though. Time to bring back the chaser. Oh, I thought we were getting towards 20 there.
Some very good answers there.
Hit the post on 2 questions as well.
Indeed. I feel they weren't quite fast enough.
And remember, if the governess gets a question wrong, my team get it right, they push her back 1 step. It's now time for the final chase. Ready? Here we go. Chaser, your time starts now. Upper Manhattan is part of what American city?
New York.
Correct. What accessories are made by the company Sun Buddies?
Sunglasses.
Correct. Tim Vine and Lee Mack co-starred in what TV sitcom?
Not Going Out.
Correct. Redditch was officially set out as a new town in what decade?
1950s.
Stop the clock, that is wrong. Redditch was officially set out as a new town in what decade, gentlemen?
Thinking if it's not 50s, it wouldn't be 40s because that was the war, so would we go 60s?
That makes sense if Anne thought 50s.
Yeah. OK. 1960s, Bradley.
1960s is correct. Yes. We push the chaser back. 15 now required. Here we go. Your time starts again now. Cabernet Blanc is a variety of what fruit?
Grape.
Correct. Who played rapper B. Rabbit in the film 8 Mile?
Eminem.
Correct. Moldwarp is an old name for what burrowing animal?
Mole.
Correct. In the Bible, which son of Noah has the shortest name?
Ham.
Correct. In America, what type of transport is a streetcar?
A trolleybus.
Correct. Sealed with a Kiss was a #1 for which Australian?
Kylie Minogue.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Jason Donovan.
Is correct. Jason Donovan is right. Now then, we're on a roll. Push the chaser back. It's now 11 required to catch the team. 1 minute and 16 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, who was the Roman goddess of marriage?
Hymen.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Who was the wife of Jupiter?
Roman god of marriage.
Yeah.
Is it god or goddess?
Diana. Goddess.
Need an answer.
Diana?
No. Correct answer was Juno.
Oh, you're right.
11 to catch. 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, what creature is a great blue spotted mud skipper?
Fish.
Correct. Gyri are the natural ridges in what organ of the body?
The brain.
Correct. What 1982 film sequel featured Rydell High School?
Grease 2.
Correct. What Oscar Wilde novel inspired the ballet Double Exposure?
Picture of Dorian Gray.
Correct. Which solstice is also known as hibernal?
The winter solstice.
Correct. Who called her tennis partnership with Andy Murray Marina?
Martin Navratilova.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Murray and Ina.
So who's Ina? Christina?
You need this.
Serena Williams. Serena Williams.
Serena Williams.
Is correct. Lads, push the chaser back. 7 required. 38 seconds remaining. Chaser, your time starts again. Now, which 17th century Spaniard painted the Toilet of Venus?
Velasquez.
Correct. What animal is Sue, the friend of the puppet Sooty?
Bear.
I'll accept. The nobleman Angus appears in what Shakespeare play?
Macbeth.
Correct. What oil is used to make traditional aioli mayonnaise?
Olive oil.
Correct. What was the world's first socialist country?
Russia.
Correct. The Anatolian Peninsula is on what continent?
Europe.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
What continent? Asia.
Is correct. We push the chaser back. 3 now required. Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, Agnes Moorehead played the witch in Dorian. What sitcom?
Bewitched.
Correct. The logo of what coffee chain is based on a Norse mermaid?
Starbucks.
Correct. Need that picture of you. Oh, there you go. Serena Williams.
That's some answer, wasn't it, eh?
1. 5 attempts to push back, 4 executed. Chaser needed 1. Absolutely brilliant. Nick, Jude, congratulations, £10,000. Brilliant, 5 grand each. Jude, what are you doing with yours?
Maybe a bike, maybe a holiday now. Who
Well,
knows?
why not? OK, Nick?
I think we'll probably be going on holiday.
Yeah, good
my
for
other
you.
half would say so.
Gentlemen, take the £10,000, spread it equally, a run off into the sunset. All right, take it easy. You've not been caught. Congratulations, you've outrun the chaser. Chaser.
I've played so many geography quizzes in which Turkey is a European country.
Right.
But yes, technically it is a peninsula jutting out from Asia.
Right.
True.
Yeah, wow, wow. What about that? Set A or set B? Which one was selected, please?
Set B, thanks, Brad.
Set B. OK, Dara the Menace Ellis getting set A. I wish you well. 3 of you have made it through to the final. It means you get a 3-step head start on the chaser. There it is, coming around the wall. I wish you luck. Let's set a target he cannot catch. That's a big advantage. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Your time starts Now, something asbestoid resembles what mineral?
Teresa.
Asbestos.
Correct. What Italian seaport is the capital of the Veneto region?
Michael.
Naples.
Venice. What company launched the Xbox One games console 2013?
Michael.
Microsoft.
Correct. Buonissimo is a cookbook by which Italian chef?
Michael.
Gennaro.
Gino De Campo. Marilyn Monroe was born and died in what Californian city?
Michael.
Los Angeles.
Correct. Axel Merckx is the son of which other cycling champion?
Roger.
Eddie Merckx.
Correct. A sambista is a performer of what dance?
Michael.
The Samba.
Correct. What is the chemical formula of nitrogen dioxide?
Michael.
N2O.
NO2. A steak restaurant chain Beefeater uses what animal in its logo?
Teresa.
Bull.
Correct. Terry Jones played Toad in a 90s film version of what book?
Teresa.
Toad of Total.
Wind in the Willows. In Canada, the lower lakes are Lake Erie and which other?
Michael.
Lake Alberta.
Ontario. How was musician James Douglas Morrison better known?
Michael.
Jim Morrison.
Correct. Emma Rice wrote a 2021 play version of what Emily Bronte novel?
Roger.
Wuthering Nights.
Correct. Psamtik III held what title in ancient Egypt?
Michael.
Pharaoh.
Correct. What European country seized control of Libya 1911?
Roger.
France.
Italy. What breed of black and white dog is Marshall in Paw Patrol?
Michael.
Dalmatian.
Correct. The Ten Commandments were engraved on tablets of what?
Teresa.
Stone.
Correct. The Lutein Bell is kept at what London insurance building?
Roger.
Lloyd's.
Correct. What is the plural of the word titmouse?
Michael.
Titmice.
Correct. What type of pastry is used to make custard slices?
Michael.
Flaky.
Correct. By what name is actor Eugene Alden Hackman better known?
Teresa.
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman's right. Out of time. But 17 is not bad. Not bad at all.
Pushbacks.
Good job.
Yeah.
Pushbacks.
Pushbacks, that's what it's all about. Time to bring back the chaser.
Pretty much on par, 14 in their cash builders, 14 in the 3 lives, so thought they might have got 1 or 2 more, but not bad.
OK. Now, remember, if the Menace gets a question wrong, my team get it right, they push him back 1 step. It's now time for the final chase. OK, Chase, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Your time starts now. What joint connects the hand to the forearm?
Wrist.
Correct. Robert Penn's book, Slow Rise, is about baking what food?
Bread.
Correct. How did Henry VIII's second wife die?
Beheaded.
Correct. Which music legend formed the band Tin Machine?
Bob Dylan.
Stop the clock, that is wrong. OK, here we go. Which music legend formed the band Tin Machine?
Did that one Linnet out of Tin Lizzy? I have no idea.
Phil Lynott.
No, Linnet. Phil Lynott.
Don't know Phil
Phil Linnet. Phil Linnet?
No, David Bowie.
Oh.
Close.
All right. 14 to catch. Your time starts again now. A fin filter is used to make what hot drink?
Tea.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. A fin filter is used to make what hot drink?
Coffee.
Is correct. OK, we push the chaser back. So 15 it is to catch the team. Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, the salutation seal is a pose in what activity?
Yoga.
Correct. A pullet is the young of what bird?
Chicken.
Correct. The peace path leads to what high cliffs near Eastbourne?
Cliffs and Dover.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. The peace path leads to what high cliffs near Eastbourne?
The South Downs into Beachy Head.
Oh, is
Beachy
that?
Head. Beachy Head?
Beachy Head.
Yeah. Beachy Head?
Is correct. Beachy Head is right. We push the chaser back. 14 required to catch the team. Your time starts again. Now, something lyrate is shaped like what instrument?
A lyre.
Correct. Granola Fusion is a cereal by what company?
Kellogg.
Correct. Which revolutionary married Peruvian militant Hilda Gadea?
Che Guevara.
Correct. What is the 4th vowel in the English alphabet?
U.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. What is the 4th vowel in the English alphabet?
O.
Correct. Push the chaser back.
Stupid.
12 required. 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, etiolin is a yellow form of what plant pigment?
Chlorophyll.
Correct. The film, The Card Counter, is about what game?
Blackjack.
Correct. Daewoo Electronics is headquartered in what capital city?
Seoul.
Correct. Clan McGregor is a brand of what alcoholic spirit?
Whiskey.
Correct. In 2017, the A68 iceberg split off from what continent?
Antarctica.
Correct. For what 1993 film did Jane Campion win an Oscar?
Pass.
Stop the clock. For what 1993 film did Jane Campion win an Oscar?
I think it's The Piano.
You go, yeah.
The Piano?
Is correct. Piano it is.
Well done.
Well played. We push the chaser back. 8 now required and 36 seconds remaining. This will be very close indeed. Your time starts again. Now, the magazine Skin Shots is about what form of body art?
Tattoo.
Correct. The Australian water mole is an old name for what animal?
Platypus.
Correct. What French cathedral is located on the Ile de la Cité?
Notre Dame.
Correct. A wyvern is a winged mythical beast with how many legs?
4.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. A wyvern is a winged mythical beast with how many legs?
2.
2.
Is correct. Push the chaser back. 6 now required. Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, in what film did Tom Cruise play the character Charlie Babbitt?
In Rayman.
Correct. The Peterborough Panthers are a team in what motorsport?
Speedway.
Correct. The musical Mr. Cinders is a take on what classic?
Cinderella.
Correct. Who was the only film actor to play James Bond in... No time to get there.
Well done.
6 attempt to push back, 5 executed, chaser needed 3. All about the pushbacks. Well played. Well played indeed. In fact, you hit a target in the end there of 22. Very, very good indeed. OK, £4,666 per person. Michael, what will you do with yours?
Going towards the kitchen, Brad.
Good for you, mate. Rog?
Holiday.
Good for you, Rog. Teresa?
Hopefully paddleboarding in Canada.
Perfect. Good for you. Take the £14,000, team. Enjoy it. Take it away. Walk off into the sunset. Teresa's made up. Look. Guess what? You've not been caught. You've outrun the chaser. Congratulations. Chaser.
It is all about the pushbacks there. I had 2 50-50s, which you got, but then you got the others as well. I would have been home with 10, 15 seconds to spare, but you got them all. You knew the ones I didn't. Well done. You deserve the money.
The 50-50s of killers aren't for the chasers.
Yeah.
They're getting them wrong. They just hand them over. You just basically hand the answer to the team.
I said tea. It was obviously going to be coffee if it wasn't
Yeah.
that. I said 4 legs for a wyvern instead of 2.
Yeah.
You know, you weren't going to say 3 legs for a wyvern. You weren't going to say hot chocolate for a filter. So, yeah, I handed you those 2, took 2 off me. That's 4 in the difference, and that's all it was. But
You did say you for the 4th vowel.
I did, which was phenomenally stupid. But the others you did very well on, so well played.
Well done indeed to the team, and they go home with £14,000 to split between them equally. Could you have beaten the chaser today? Well, then come and have a go. You might be clever enough. Hey, did you know it was O and not you? 3 of the family have made it through to the final. Means you get a 3-step head start on the chaser. There it is. That's a big advantage. You've got to make that pay. Let's set the target she cannot catch. I wish you luck. Your time starts now. What relation is your father's brother to you?
Natalie.
Uncle.
Correct. 2004, NASA's Spirit rover landed on what planet?
James.
Mars.
Correct. Jennifer Aniston and Jim Carrey co-starred in what 2003 comedy?
James.
The Mask.
Bruce Almighty. What nationality was the writer Norman Mailer?
Natalie.
English.
American. The Battle of the Somme ended in the 3rd year of what war?
James.
First World War.
Correct. Roger Bumpus voices Squidward in what TV cartoon series?
Natalie.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Correct. Christian Louboutin's shoes famously have a sole of what colour?
James.
Red.
Correct. Who was the first American president to wear a full beard?
Natalie.
Lincoln.
Correct. What number is 33 times 3?
James.
99.
Correct. Ian Fleming International Airport is on what Caribbean island?
James.
Barbados.
Jamaica. What song by Lorde won Song of the Year at the 2014 Grammys?
Natalie.
Pass.
Royals. Which biblical murderer said, "Am I my brother's keeper"?
Stephanie.
Cain.
Correct. What type of fruit is a Jonah Gold?
James.
Apple.
Correct. Which red Sesame Street puppet has a play-all-day toy version?
Natalie.
Elmo.
Correct. The name of what currency means weight in Spanish?
Natalie.
Peso.
Correct. Shintoism originated on what continent?
James.
Asia.
Correct. Macronism refers to the politics of which French leader?
Natalie.
Macron.
Correct. Which American actor starred in the 2017 film War Machine?
James.
Brad Pitt.
Correct. What Swiss company makes the Crunch chocolate bar?
Stephanie.
Milka.
Nestle. The Newton and Ridley Brewery is based in what fictional town?
James.
Pass.
Weatherfield. The Olympic abbreviation DSQ stands for what?
James.
Pass.
Disqualified. What sort of military vehicle was the Sherman Firefly?
Natalie.
Plane.
Tank. Wrong person answer. Until 1975. Wrong person answer and a wrong answer anyway. It was tank. Now, we've ended up with 17. I would say we're 3 short.
Yeah.
Maybe 4. So pushbacks abound. That's what we're looking for. All right?
Very good rhythm going for the first sort of 3/4 of that. So,
yeah.
Fantastic stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, remember, if the Vixen gets a question wrong and the Colborne family get it right, they push her back 1 step. Do you know what? A couple of pushbacks. This will be very close. 17. It's time for the final chase. Here we go. Your time starts now. The loss of melanin in hair makes it appear what colour?
White.
Correct. What season ends at the autumnal equinox?
Spring.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Yeah.
Summer.
Is correct. Summer. Push the chaser back. 17 required now to catch the team. Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, in Emmerdale, the dog Alfie was the pet of what family?
Dingles.
Correct. The name of what divine being means messenger in Greek?
Metatron.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Divine being, like God or something.
Yeah, messenger.
God?
Like
Oh, messenger. Hermes.
angel.
Yeah.
Angel. Oh, okay.
Angel?
Angel.
Angel.
It's correct. Well played. We pushed the chaser back. 17. We're back where we started. And 140 remaining. We're right back in the game. Here we go. Your time starts again now. .im's the internet domain code for what British island?
Isle of Man.
Correct. What cartoon duck is the aunt of April, May and June?
Daisy.
Correct. What item of furniture can be extending or bistro?
Table.
Correct. Macduff and Malcolm are characters in what Verdi opera?
Macbeth.
Correct. 125 is 50% of what number?
250.
Correct. What does the abbreviation IQ usually stand for?
Intelligence quotient.
Correct. Say you will, say you won't is a line in what Bewitched hit?
C'est la vie.
Correct. What canal is named after a city in northeast Egypt?
Suez.
Correct. What is the world's oldest independent air force?
The RAF.
Correct. Spike and Olaf are the brothers of what comic strip? Beagle.
Snoopy.
Correct. The Marquis de Saint-Evremond appears in what Dickens novel?
Tale of Two Cities.
Correct. Which of Henry VIII's wives was born in Castile?
Catherine of Aragon.
Correct. The olfactory bulb is linked with what sense?
Smell.
Correct. Which Irish actor played a cop in the film Bridesmaids?
Chris O'Dowd.
Correct. Dom P's a nickname for what champagne brand?
Dom Perignon.
Correct. Mrs. Higgins is a character in what George Bernard Shaw play?
Pygmalion.
Correct. Glenys Kinnock represents what party in the House of Lords?
Labour.
Correct. Stadia is a plural of what word?
Marco.
Stadium.
Correct. General Galtieri was president of Argentina in what decade?
Julie.
80.
Correct. Norland is the largest region of what Scandinavian country?
Marco.
Sweden. The Rosetta Stone is made from a type of what black rock?
Julie.
Granite. Sir Kirtley Ambrose famously played what sport?
Julie.
Correct. What Surrey Academy trains all officers in the British Army?
Julie.
Sandhurst.
Correct. What UK country has a national wool museum?
Julie.
Belgium.
Wales. In the 15th century, who painted the Benoit Madonna?
Marco.
Da Vinci.
Correct. What type of alcoholic drink is Beefeater Blood Orange?
Marco.
Gin.
Correct. Who wrote the children's book Little Miss Splendid?
Marco.
Roger Hargreaves.
Correct. What is the capital of Libya?
Marco.
Tripoli.
Correct. The business job title GM stands for General what?
Marco.
Manager.
Correct. Chiquitita is a song from what stage musical?
Julie.
Mamma Mia.
Correct. Which female author created the title character Emma Woodhouse?
Julie.
Jane Austen.
Correct. 1950, which US film star retired from acting aged 22?
Marco.
James Dean.
Shirley Temple. Which company developed the Windows XP operating system?
Marco.
Microsoft.
Correct. In what sport would you play the back nine?
Marco.
Golf.
Correct. Maggie Pollitt is a character in what Tennessee Williams play?
Julie.
Cat on a hot tin roof.
Correct. Which broadcaster left Countdown after 26 years?
Marco.
Richard Madeley.
Carol Vorderman. The Titanic Quarter is an area of what UK national capital?
Marco.
London.
Belfast. What type of device is a Grandmaster chime?
Julie.
Watch.
Correct. Brilliant. Well done. Excellent. 17 it is. Well played. Very, very good. Happy with that?
We'll need pushbacks, but it's not too bad.
Only a couple, I'd say. Only a couple. 17. Time to bring back the chaser. Not bad. 2 players.
Very good. I wish I'd knocked Marco out now.
Yeah. Now, remember, if the Dark Destroyer gets a question wrong, Julie and Marco get it right, they push him back 1 step. It is now time for the final chase. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Your time starts now. What UK country has the highest population?
England.
Correct. John Ruskin inspired the movement known as Arts and what?
Crafts.
Correct. Which King Henry succeeded Richard III?
Henry VII.
Correct. Which British boxer lost his title to Oliver McCall in 1994?
Lennox Lewis.
Correct. What alternative name for Sasquatch refers to its large feet?
Bigfoot.
Correct. The Liverpool FC anthem, You'll Never Walk Alone, is from what musical?
Carousel.
Correct. The bullet-nosed Betty was what mode of transport?
A car.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
I quite fancy train.
I thought train could bullet train in Japan
Yeah,
as well. So
yeah.
Should we go for that?
Let's go for that.
Train.
It's
Brad?
correct. Push the chaser back. Now 12 required to catch the team. 1 minute and 27 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. In 1746, what was the last battle of the 45 Rebellion?
Culloden.
Correct. In a game of blackjack, how many points is the king worth?
10.
Correct. The Trial is the debut novel of which British TV judge?
Rob Rinder.
Correct. Chuck D and Flavor Flav were founder members of what rap group?
Public Enemy.
Correct. The Vale of Kashmir is a valley in what country?
India.
Correct. What county cricket club has the website kiaoval.com?
Surrey.
Correct. The blue poison dart is the species of what amphibian?
Frog.
Correct. Which EastEnders actor stars in the TV drama Heat?
Ross Kemp.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
I was thinking maybe Danny Dyer. just as
Yeah,
guess.
that's a good guess. Yep.
Danny Dyer.
Is correct.
Oh, well
We
done.
push the chaser back. Danny Dyer it is. 6 now to catch.
Good answer.
Your time starts again now. The fabric crêpe de Chine is named after what Asian country?
China.
Correct. Terrible Thames is a book in what Terry Deary series?
Horrible Histories.
Correct. Tatum Thompson is the son of which Kardashian sister?
Chloe.
Correct. Jack and Millie is a comedy show on what BBC radio station?
Radio 4.
Correct. Which Teletubby has a name that can mean silly?
Lala.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Gypsy.
Dipsy.
Is correct. Push the chaser back. 3 now required. Your time starts again now. Which football team has the most Champions League titles?
Real Madrid.
Correct. The dance, the twist, became popular in what decade?
60s.
Correct. The ruins of Pergamon are in what month? Time is up! £5,500 each. Two of you in the final means you get a 2-step head start on the chaser. And there it is. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Wish you luck, girls.
Thank
Here we
you.
go. Your time starts now. Buckfast tonic wine is made from what fruit?
Karen.
Blackberries.
Grapes. In what decade did Volkswagen release the Golf Mark 1?
Heather.
80s.
70s. In 2016, Disneyland opened a theme park in what Chinese city?
Heather.
Beijing.
Shanghai. Dead Man Walking is a line in what Tom Hanks film?
Heather.
The Green Mile.
Correct. Which titular cartoon pig is known for jumping in muddy puddles?
Heather.
Peppa Pig.
Correct. Who was the last Hanoverian monarch of the UK?
Heather.
George V.
Victoria. The Jockey Wilson Cup was a tournament in what sport?
Karen.
Darts.
Correct. What animal features in the Toblerone logo?
Well done.
Bear.
Correct. What singing group is formed if two duos merge?
Well done.
Quartet.
Correct. Maison Bonaparte is a museum on what Mediterranean island?
Well done.
Elba.
Corsica. In what video game series do Templars fight assassins?
Well done.
Assassin's Creed.
Correct. The One campaign was founded by which U2 singer?
Karen.
Bono.
Correct. Which Austin Powers villain attended Evil Medical School?
Well done.
Mini-Me.
Dr. Evil. The food term goujon comes from what language?
Well done.
French.
Correct. What audio brand makes the Studio 3 wireless headphones?
Well done.
Sony.
Beats. Lisa Riley's a regular on what daytime TV panel show?
Loose Women.
Correct. Which terrible Tsar conquered Astrakhan in 1556?
Karen.
Ivan the Terrible.
Correct. What is the capital of New Mexico?
Well done.
Mexico.
Santa Fe. Which star of the film Titanic has a beetle named after her?
Karen.
Ringo.
Kate Winslet. Queen Mary's Garden in London is dedicated to what flower?
Well done.
Rose.
Correct. Which Tibetan leader wrote the Little Book of Buddhism?
Karen.
Dalai Lama.
Correct. Who played Vivian in the 1946 film The Big Sleep?
Well done.
Humphrey Bogart.
Lauren Bacall. What company bought Minecraft for $2.5 billion? Not bad, girls.
Thank you.
What actress of the Titanic had a beetle named after her?
Ringo.
Ringo.
I don't get that. What does that mean?
What star of the film Titanic had a beetle named after her?
Kate Winslet.
Oh, yeah, she got a beetle named after
beetle?
her. A beetle, yeah.
Like are we woggly, woggly, wog?
A wee wiggly wiggly boog, yeah. 14 steps. That, by the way, has been a winning score.
Oh, come on.
14 steps ahead, time to bring back the chaser. Not bad.
Not bad at all. I mean, well done for getting Titanic mixed up with Yellow Submarine. It's easily done. But given where we were at the halfway stage of the game, 14 was good, and there were some really good answers in there as well.
Absolutely. Now, remember, if the Cineman gets a question wrong and Karen and Heather get it right, they push him back one step. It is now time for the final chase. Chaser, your time starts now. What parts of the body are nicknamed pearly whites?
Teeth.
Correct. In legend, which king of Britain killed a giant on Snowdon?
Arthur.
Correct. In what century was the New York Times first published?
19th.
Correct. In TV's Game of Thrones, who is Cersei's twin brother?
Darius.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
I don't know. I don't
I
watch
only
it.
know one character.
Andre was on the Game of Thrones chair the other week.
It's no good.
Jon Snow.
No, bad luck, actually. It's Jamie Lannister. 11 to catch the team. 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Ove Sandström was the costume designer for what Swedish band?
ABBA.
Correct. Anaheim's a city in what Californian county?
Los Angeles.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Orange County. Orange County.
Is correct. We push the chaser back. 11 required to catch the team. 1 minute and 31 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. What type of reptile is a bearded dragon?
Lizard.
Correct. Which spy novelist wrote Single and Single?
John le Carré.
Correct. What West End musical is set on the Serengeti Plains?
Lion King.
Correct. At Zucks, the Instagram handle of which tech mogul?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Correct. Which woman wrote the 2018 ITV drama Girlfriends?
Faye Ripley.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Take your time.
Kay Miller.
Yeah, great answer. Kay Miller's right. We push the chaser back. 8 to catch. 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Licky Tongue and Licky Licky are monsters in what media franchise?
Pokemon.
Correct. The pisiform is a small bone in what joint of the arm?
Wrist.
Correct. Saigon Special is a beer from what country?
Vietnam.
Correct. Which oil billionaire was born in 1892 in Minneapolis?
John Paul Getty.
Correct. In astrology, the fire signs are Sagittarius, Aries, and what other?
Leo.
Correct. The title of what Hitchcock film begins with a silent P?
Psycho.
Correct. Intergalactic was which rap trio's biggest UK hit single?
Migos.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Take your time, girls.
Chemical Brothers.
Is wrong. Correct answer is Beastie Boys.
Oh.
2 to catch. Here we go. 24 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, Cayman Trench is the greatest known depth of what sea?
Caribbean.
Correct. What fast food chain sells the dirty Louisiana burger?
Burger King.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. What fast food chain sells the dirty Louisiana burger?
KFC.
Is correct. We push the chaser back. 2 required. 12 seconds remaining. The time starts again. Now, a statue of which naval hero is in London's Trafalgar Square?
Lord Nelson.
Correct. What name is given to a short opera on a humorous theme?
Operetta.
Correct. Your time starts now. The word fridge is an abbreviation of what?
Imani.
Refrigerator.
Correct. The Nosferatu is a species of what arachnid?
Zulfi.
Bat.
Spider. In what 90s film did Julia Roberts play Tinkerbell?
Imani.
Hook.
Correct. What Fender guitar was originally called the Broadcaster?
Mark.
Stratocaster.
Telecaster. Which Dutch painter once declared the sunflower?
Zulfi.
Van Gogh.
Correct. What colour shirts worn by Enid Blyton's character Noddy?
Imani.
Blue.
Red. Maurizio is the Italian form of what men's name?
Imani.
Matthew.
Morris. The sitcom Our Flag Means Death is set in what century?
Zulfi.
20th.
18th. Highland Queen is a brand of what spirit?
Mark.
Whiskey.
Correct. David Rhys-Jones is the brother-in-law of which royal?
Imani.
Pass.
Prince Edward. A Come and Go is a 1967 playlet by which Irish dramatist?
Zulfi.
Pass.
Samuel Beckett. Aveda shampoo is a product for what part of the body?
Imani.
Hair.
Correct. What creatures create floss silk?
Mark.
Worms.
Correct. What month is known as Mart in Afrikaans?
Zulfi.
March.
Correct. The Cerealia was a Roman festival honouring which goddess?
Imani.
Venus.
Ceres. What band reached #2 with the song S Club Party?
Kelly.
S Club 7.
Correct. Tiger, pitta and garlic are types of what staple food?
Mark.
Bread.
Correct. The name of what vein in the body can be abbreviated to IVC?
Mark.
Intravenal.
Inferior vena cava. What popular online game calls its players wordlers?
Zulfi.
Wordle.
Correct. Sidmouth's a coastal town in what southwest county?
Mark.
Cornwall.
Devon. By what name's film director Wesley Craven better known?
Zulfi.
Wes Craven.
Correct.
Hard.
15. Not particularly quick, guys. OK, we shall see. Time to bring back the chaser.
This team is missing one thing. You've got range of ages, you've got good knowledge, reasonable slice of luck, but you don't have a player who's fast. And you didn't go through enough questions. That was the biggest problem there. If you'd gone through a set like we usually do, you would have got another 2 or 3. That's pushing towards 20, and I'm in a lot more trouble.
Absolutely. OK, now remember, if the menace gets a question wrong, my team get it right, they push him back one step. It's now time for the final chase. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go, Chaser. Your time starts now. What French wine is nicknamed Champers?
Champagne.
Correct. The book Fischer vs. Spassky is about what board game?
Chess.
Correct. The Hanuman langur monkey is native to what continent?
Asia.
Correct. Flowers was a 2023 #1 hit for which US singer?
Taylor Swift.
Stop the clock, that is wrong. Here we go.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
Play the money. Miley Cyrus is right. Push the chaser back. 13 now required.
This is why I needed to knock you two out.
Here we go. Your time starts again now. The AeroPress Go's a device for making what hot drink?
Coffee.
Correct. Par de zapatos is a Spanish for a pair of what?
Shoes.
Correct. The Minnesota Twins baseball team is based in what US city?
Minneapolis.
Correct. Who played Azim in the film Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves?
Morgan Freeman.
Correct. Which monarch wore black every day for 40 years?
Victoria.
Correct. Mitral stenosis mainly affects what organ of the body?
The skin.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
I want to say
You put what's it in the thing? Mitral heart. Yeah.
Do you think?
We think it's the heart.
Very good, Imani, very good. Yeah, heart it is. We push the chaser back. 9 now required. Very good. Your time starts again now. What African country has won the most Nobel Prizes?
South Africa.
Correct. Sweet scarlet dwarf is a type of what salad food?
Tomato.
Correct. I'm melting. Melting is a line from what 1939 musical film?
The Wizard of Oz.
Correct. What letter of the alphabet represents the Tesla SI unit?
T.
Correct. The Aurignac cave is in what mountain range?
The Himalayas.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
I was going to say Alps, but I have no idea.
What do you think? Alps?
Need an answer.
I'm going to go for the Alps.
Pyrenees.
Oh, that's a tough question.
It is tough. OK, 5 to catch. Your time starts again now. Which tennis great played in the final US Open 2022?
Venus Williams.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Here we go.
Serena Williams.
Yeah, Serena Williams.
Oh, that was a bad miss.
Serena Williams. Push the chaser back. It's now 6 required. Here we go. The time starts again now. Diana Vishneva is a star of what dance form?
Ballet.
Correct. What American car mark makes the Grand Cherokee car?
Jeep.
Correct. A centiloquium's a collection of how many sayings?
100.
Correct. In 1973, Gene Simmons co-founded what rock band?
Kiss.
Correct. A quinquina wine is flavoured with what bitter substance?
Lemon.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
There's lime, but there's also citrus fruits, so things like orange.
Need an answer, please.
It's lime.
Lime.
We're going to go for lime.
Is wrong. Correct answer, quinine.
Oh.
All right, 2 to catch. Here we go. Your time starts again now. What alloy can be affected by the green patina verdigris?
Bronze.
Correct. Which Greek dramatist coined the term cloud cuckoo land?
Aeschylus.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Which Greek dramatist coined the term cloud cuckoo land?
Archimedes.
No, that
Is he
was
a
the principal.
dramatist, though?
No.
He's a philosopher.
Need an answer, please.
Achilles? I don't know.
Oh my God, I literally can't think of his name.
Need an answer?
Archimedes.
No. Aristophanes.
Oof.
Aristophanes. Here we go. Chaser needs 1. 3 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Which Star Trek actor wrote the 90s book Get
William
Along?
Shatner.
Correct. Correct. And in time by a split second, right the way down to the wire. 6 attempts to push back, 3 executed, lost with a second to go. Not even a second, probably half a second, something like that. But I hope you've enjoyed your day. I've got to take the 16 grand away and finally tell you that Kelly, Imani, Mark and Zulfi, you have been caught. And for you, the chase is finally over. Chaser.
This is a great example of why a full house is so dangerous. So Imani's, on paper, has the worst cash builder. Without her in that team, I would have wiped the floor with you guys. But it was really, really, really close when all 4 of you were working together. And like Brad says, there's some of those answers in there. Zulfi, at one point you got asked about the Nosferatu, and you said, that means vampire, I'm going to say bat. And Brad said arachnid, and you went bat.
Bat, spider.
Spider, yeah.
And you knew the answer. And that quarter of a second, is all that's between you guys and 4 grand each.
Absolutely right. Chaser's explanation